night football's coming on tonight. Are you ready for the football? The Monday night party. Hey, this is Rocket Randall. Hey, ready to get the good time started. You gotta hit 'em, gotta dock 'em, get the play call right. All my rowdy friends are here for Monday night. Everybody say, hey, this is the biggest party. Hey, Frank and Al and Dan, they really got it started. Week after week, it's the time that is right. Oh, my rowdy friends are here on Monday night. Right.
And McGee in motion, and Esiason's going to put it up and looking deep, and then settles over the middle underneath for Tim McGee at the 26-yard line. Esiason to throw again and has to scramble, avoids the sack, and slides his way out to the 34-yard line for a first down. The 32, just the start of things in Cincinnati. And ball to the outside, turns the corner, and then loses the ball, but out of bounds at the 39-yard line after an impressive 7-yard gain in the Bengal 40. That's Eric Caddis in motion. Esiason from the play fake, hits Caddis, and a first down. Stopped by David Grayson, number 56. Is Tim McGee, the sole running back, is Ball. And he takes it to the 50-yard line for a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5, and it's Mike Johnson again in the middle to make the tackle. 2nd and 5 from the 50. Esiason pressured, fires over the middle, leaping catch by Tim McGee. First down at the 30 and a flag down.
Yeah, we're going to go back. We're going to get a holding call. I think Michael Dean Perry was in a position to really make something happen, putting pressure on the backside to Boomer. Well, really, Boomer's front side being a southpaw quarterback.
We have holding, number 75, 2nd down.
And providing us with a most picturesque view. 3rd down and 15 for the Bengals from the 40-yard line after the timeout. Martin in motion. And Esiason over the middle, hits Martin, and Martin has a first down, taking it to the 40. He stopped by Thane Gash. Coming back from Achilles surgery, Mike Martin with a 21-yard gain. Brooks and Ball are the running backs. And Esiason again throwing right over the middle and into the arms of Holman, and there's a marker down.
Right where you get the hold call.
Use of the hands to the face mask, number 64.
And 16 from the Cleveland 46-yard line. And with McGee in motion. Esiason with pressure goes a wobbly pass over the middle. Mike Johnson has picked it off. And it's dead at the 37. He gets up. We are scoreless in Cincinnati. The second quarter begins with a Brian Wagner punt, a deep boot taken back at the 38-yard line by Mike Martin, and he brings the ball across the 50 to the Cleveland 49-yard line, and that's where the Bengals will begin their next drive. Van Waiters and Eddie Johnson.
Already seen a 5-minute huddle with no flag.
No foul.
Good quarter by the officials.
First and 10. Holman is taken out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Esiason back on 2nd and 7, and wide open is McGee.
That's your attack offense. The Browns were trying to adjust their defense, who just stands and watches as McGee runs right by. The Browns are totally mixed up on their coverage. If it's not for Felix Wright coming over from his safety spot and trying.
Brooks inside the 10 to the 6-yard line, stopped by Thane Gash. And it's caught for a touchdown with a marker down.
Illegal motion on the tight end and the right tackle. 2nd down.
Holman, Munoz. Holman in motion. Esiason looking over the middle and hits him for the touchdown. So the man who was illegally moving to cost them the initial touchdown is sent in legal motion and catches it for 6 over the middle.
Grayson, he's actually all the way out like a cornerback. Watch him now from the left hit his own man. He gets caught with Thane Gash and having to detour puts him way out of position to cover Rodney Holman. Again, a beautifully executed pass pattern by the Bengals.
A little bit of a pick there.
And he stays in the block. And Kozar fires to the near side, and the catch is made there by Langhorne, who underwent an emergency appendectomy during preseason and came back. And then at the 33, the Browns have just picked up their first down. And Kozar fires, hits Newsome, and Ozzie extends his streak and moves all the way down to the 40-yard line. Ozzie Newsome, 10 from the 40. Good protection, and then Kozar down the sideline. The catch is made by McNeil as a marker down at the line of scrimmage.
But this marker came from the line judge. Did there.
And a good read on the part of Kozar. It was a blitz all the way. That puts number 22, Eric Thomas, the Pro Bowl cornerback, man for man on McNeil. And Kozar read the blitz. McNeil read it with him, and he couldn't have thrown this any better.
What touch on the ball. It's like he was standing up above in a cherry picker and dropped it right down into the arms of the cube, Gerald McNeil.
In these situations, 3rd and goal, and they swing it out to Eric Metcalf.
Whoa! Like father, like son. Yes, I have seen this so many times. Look at that move on Billups, then back on Eric Thomas, and that goes beyond #1 draft choice. Take credit for that. That is instinct. That is talent. That is greatness.
What a great athlete. 2-time NCAA long jump champion. We thought we'd...
Esiason from the 24 sends Brooks in motion. And then throws it to Brooks for a first down, and a lot more all the way to midfield where Felix Wright runs him down. Coming on a 3rd and 9. It's 1st and 10 now from the 50. And Esiason's throw is caught by Holman, and Holman has a first down at the 38-yard line. Dave Grayson was with him.
45-second clock.
Which is down to 3 as they snap it, and Ball looks for room to the outside, and the UCLA rookie takes it to the 31-yard line. 5:45 to go in the half. Game tied 7-7. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Toss to Brooks. And around the corner he goes for a nice gain, throws to 8. Looked like not much was there, but he turns it into a good pickup, stopped by Al Baker. Inside the 19-yard line. Brooks has the first down as he takes it to the 16, tripped up by Hanford Dixon. Under 5 minutes to play in the half. Esiason flush and then throws, and open is Holman for another touchdown. Kozar flipping it out here to Webster Slaughter, who's covered by Dixon, and he makes the catch at the 23. Appears to be about a yard short of the first down. Langhorne is the man in motion. And you look from the end zone as Kozar comes out of the pocket, finds the open man over the middle at the 35. That's Keith Jones, and he takes it to the 39. And Bernie going deep, and wide open is Webster Slaughter, and only because the pass was underthrown did he not score. That enables Eric Thomas to stop him at the 6. 1st and goal from the 6. Langhorne is sent in motion. Kozar throwing to Manoa, touchdown. Tim Manoa comes out of the backfield to get open. Normally he stays in the block. Touchdown catch of this young season, and we're tied at 14.
Number 24, Billups, comes up. You can almost hear him say, oh no.
Well, Lewis is actually on coverage on one of the wide receivers and comes out to help.
Esiason runs the clock out here in the first half.
Tied at 14. We'll return to Monday Night Football after this commercial, a message from the National Football League, and a word from our ABC station. Along with Manoa in the backfield, and they send Manoa in motion. And they give it to Metcalf, and there goes Metcalf again, but this time he's turned back at the 21 by Ricky Dixon. But the types of moves he exhibited on his touchdown in the first half. 3rd down and 9. Kozar out of the shotgun. Bengals rush 5, and Kozar gets sacked.
Reggie Williams had him around the ankles.
His final year. Here's Wagner's kick. A low kick. Good distance. Juggled and caught at the 46 and returned back to the 49 of Cleveland by Martin. Braggs is down there to make the tackle. But the Bengals will take over on the other side of the 50. 3rd and 11. They send Brown back this way. And Esiason is looking for him. Lofts it, and Brown makes a great catch at the 31-yard line.
Well, he makes a nice catch of an underthrown ball.
Quarter. Game time, 14-14. Play action to Brooks, and then Esiason keeps it, and Boomer slides to the 18, and a Cincinnati first down. 1st and 10, Cincinnati at the 19 of Cleveland. Off the fake, holds the defense, and then he lost it for a touchdown to Brooks. It's the 3rd time they've had the lead, 21-14.
Matthews colliding with Brooks. Brooks spinning away. And look at the perfect execution. Esiason dropping it right over Matthews into the hands of Brooks.
5-yard line with Langhorne in motion. And Kozar finding his receivers covered, and he gets sacked. Back at the 33-yard line, Jim Scow, who led the team with 9.5 last year, and David Graham. 2nd and 12 from the 33-yard line. And sacked again. Loose ball. And Fred Wyant comes in to say that he was down. 23 at the 22-yard line. And nothing doing as they keep it on the ground, and Skip McClendon is right there to wrap up Eric Metcalf. Play clock was down to 2. Ball moves through the hole, and the rookie takes it to the 46-yard line of Cleveland, where Thane Gash makes the tackle. Drafted in the 2nd round. The Bengals have a performance. He's run well tonight. Esiason, the play fake. Open field. All the way down to the 30, and another Cincinnati first down. Mike Johnson finally stops him. It's 3rd down and 10 at the 30-yard line. Mike Martin has lined up in the backfield for the moment. That's Martin in motion. The fake to Brooks. And Esiason throws, and it's broken up. Intended for Martin, and breaking it up was Tony Blaylock.
Oh, nice coverage. Nice coverage by Blaylock.
After so many years of Jim Breach, Gallery has the job, and Gallery has all the distance in the world, but it's wide.
Something happened, a big play.
From the 33, a big hole for Brooks. Out to the 40-yard line, where he runs into his good buddy Felix Wright after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball has a first down and gets to the 49 of Cleveland. Jones makes the tackle. They love Eric Ball. Stanford Jennings is wide to the left, and the handoff to Ball through the middle. And Ball takes it to the 43-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and about 5. And Perry makes the tackle. And here comes Brooks back into the game. At the 43-yard line with Holman in motion, Esiason hits Holman for a first down to the 31-yard line. Rodney's big night continuing. They use all of the play clock, which was down to 1, and Ball can't get wide. He's taken down by Baker, who's been shaken up twice but back in. And that will take us down to the end of the 3rd quarter. At the 35 of Cleveland, on 2nd down and 13, Esiason with a flag down. Brown is wide open. Runs parallel along the 10, turns the corner, and goes out of bounds at the 4. Hanford-Dixon forced him out, but it will all come back because the penalty is against Cincinnati.
Davis, too.
Great move. He would have admired it at his age. Wide open through the middle. There is Brooks to the 32-yard line, a gain of 13.
Character, I guess we'll say.
Yeah, to say the least. On 3rd and 11. He swings one out to Martin, and Martin is taken down to the 26-yard line. The tackle made by Blaylock. So they come up about 4 yards short of the first down and in the neighborhood of about a 43-yard field goal attempt. Schonert is the holder. And this time,
he went right again.
He's right again. He had plenty of distance. And again, that's been the story of Gallery's career, basically. Bernie Kosar in Cleveland, 1st and 10. Jones in motion. They start on the ground with Manoah. And he picks up about 5. Bernie Kosar tonight, he has just thrown his 1,500th career pass, so he qualifies in this category. Lowest interception rate in NFL history, 2-yard line. It's a reverse, and it's Langhorne taking it from Metcalf, where it's McNeil. Gerald McNeil, the ice cube, dances down the sidelines for a big gain to the 49-yard line of Cincinnati. From the 47-yard line, Langhorne comes in motion. Kosar swings it out for Manoah, who makes a nice catch. And Manoah fighting his way for what should be a first down. Hit hard by Zander, but he was going for that marker and picks up the first.
And go. Last couple times when they needed it, they threw it to Tim Manoah.
This time they give it to Tim Manoah, and he is close, and I think he's got it.
You know, the Cleveland Browns.
He does. First down.
Past champions, a team that knows how to win. And
it's the first time the Browns have run a play from this formation. And with Manoah blocking, it's Metcalf taking it down to the 19-yard line. And he's close to a first down. He is stopped by David Fulcher.
One of those exciting players that every time he gets his hands on the football, we watched him a lot.
Gun with a lot of crowd noise.
Protection breaks down, and he's in the arms of Jason Buck.
The center to be heard. Manoah's right up there to pick up a blitz.
Kosar slings it to the far side to Slaughter, and he's bumped out by Dixon. He is short of the first down. Dixon is able to stave off the first, and now if you are Bud Carson.
Now here you are.
Double tight end, and Redden and Manoah, the two fullbacks, lined up back at Kosar. And Manoah.
Not close. He wasn't even close.
Going over the right side.
Leon White is at the bottom of that pile. There he is, 51.
Cody Rison, the offensive right tackle, has been a question mark with a very sore knee.
Last year in Cleveland, leading to the victory. Lee Johnson, the one-time Brown. High, relatively short kick, and a fair catch is made at the 50 by McNeil. 34-yard punt, and the Cleveland Browns have the ball at the 50-yard line with 5:18 to play. From the 50 with Metcalf in the game, and Metcalf has the ball, and Metcalf has the first down. And a 12-yard gain to the 38 where Solomon Wilcox makes the tackle as we approach the 5-minute mark. Spelled Rise in the tackle. Tony Jones is also in, spelling Bolden. And this is Metcalf taking the ball inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line, and that's very close to a first down as they... Langhorne in motion. And on the ground they stay with Jones, and he is met at the line of scrimmage. Coming up to make the tackle was Barney Bussey.
For Cleveland.
2nd and 10. McNeil in motion. Kosar from the 28. It's a reverse. Jones hands it to McNeil. McNeil inside the 30, inside the 20, has the first down. And a flag goes down. Thomas is there.
And they're not a big straight-ahead defensive team, but they will chase and pursue. There's a handoff. Gets into the arms of McNeil. Gets a good picket line setup as he breaks to the outside and gets first down yardage, and they tack on the penalty. Metcalf's hands.
1st and goal from the 7. That's Metcalf behind Manoah's block, taking it to the 3. McNeil, by the way, in his career had rushed the ball twice total prior to tonight. Now he's rushed it twice in the quarter for 33 yards. 2nd and goal with Langhorne in motion. And Kosar firing, and it's off the hands of Ozzie Newsome. Trying to make a one-hand grab and couldn't as he'd gotten behind Fulcher. 3rd and goal. Manoah the sole setback. Tillman in motion. Kosar down around at the 3. It'll be 4th down.
The top of your screen.
Langhorne and Slaughter to the right. Langhorne in motion. 4th and goal. Here's your ball game. Kozar throws. Knocked down. Eric Thomas breaks it up.
Tonight, the one and only number 21, Metcalf. Kozar sidearms it. And in and out of the hands of Thomas. He did his job, but that could have also been 6 points for Thomas.
Preconceived all the way. There was no ifs, ands, or buts that was going to Langhorne, and that might have been a mistake by the Cleveland Browns. Langhorne wasn't even in the end zone.
Part owner. And the most important man in this franchise's past.